Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I just wanted to show you a few tips and tricks of how to get the most out of your wardrobe. So some kind of styling tips, clothing hacks, that kind of thing. So the first hack I wanted to mention is something that's kind of obvious, I guess kind of simple, but something as simple as turning your shirt around can just transform an outfit. And obviously I'm going to put some examples of what I'm talking about and ways I've done it as well. So the whole premise of today's video is kind of exploring the idea that the clothing that we have in our wardrobe hold a lot more possibilities than what they actually are. Because I feel like for a lot of us, we take, like, let's say we buy a t-shirt and we only ever wear it that one way, when really and truly a shirt can be worn in a bunch of ways, whether it be tucking it under your bra to crop it, or, you know, actually cutting it to make it cropped, just that kind of thing. So I think the first tip I was talking about is literally turning your shirt around, and it sounds simple, but something as simple as wearing your shirt backwards gives your outfit a whole new look. For example, take a shirt that is like your regular round neck. The front of the shirt is lower, which is a more casual look, whereas when you flip it around it becomes a high-necked shirt and almost gives like this cut-off look, which is instantly more elegant and more sophisticated than it previously was. So I think little hacks like that can just elevate your look and just give you a refreshed look. So on the days where you feel like you have nothing to wear, take an outfit that you've worn all the time, be it a shirt and jeans combo, and simply flip the shirt around and wear it backwards, and you have a refreshed look. Beyond simply flipping your shirt around, something I really like to do is wearing clothing completely the wrong way. So something like taking a skirt and wearing it as a top, as I've done right now. I have this denim midi skirt, which I've decided to wear as a shirt today. Can instantly give you a new look, and it kind of opens up the kind of possibilities of your wardrobe as well. And this can easily be done with like a mini skirt, because a mini skirt will give you the look of a bandeau top. The denim skirt does the same as that as well. And even something like wearing a dress as a top, or wearing a skirt as a dress. These kind of little hacks and these little tricks kind of open up your wardrobe to more possibilities than simply wearing a skirt as a skirt or wearing a top as a top. Obviously you'd probably have to wear a top as a top. I don't really see any other way to wear it, but I think you get my point. Even if we are going to take, you know, wearing a skirt as a skirt, there are more than one way to wear a skirt. For example, I have this midi skirt which I've worn in the way I bought it, and I like it like that. But sometimes you just, especially if something's like printed or patterned, you don't want to feel like you're wearing the same thing over and over again. So something like pinning it and like ruching it on one side kind of gives it a different look. Something is like taking a maxi skirt and wearing it as a mini skirt gives it a new look. So I just think there are just multiple ways to wear the same pieces and to get use out of clothing that is just sitting there in your wardrobe like unused. Like I even wore a shirt as a skirt, and I have a tutorial on my Instagram page which you can go and watch if you want to see how I did it. Beyond simply wearing your clothing in different ways or wearing you know, skirts as dresses, you can even go as far as DIYing your clothing pieces, which is something that I personally love to do. And I think that it just kind of makes the clothing pieces more personal to you, and when something is more personal to you, you're more likely to get more wear out of it, use it more, and just re-image it into different ways. So I have a pair of boots which I painted over because I got tired of wearing them, and I have other black boots, so I decided to paint over them in white. Again, I have a reel on Instagram to show you how I did that. I've also cut my jeans into a maxi skirt. I've, you know, cropped shirts that I didn't want, and I'm actually going to be, you know, doing more DIY thrift flips throughout the rest of the year. So if you want to see more of those and you want to see how I style them, then I would highly suggest follow me on my personal Instagram, where I post pictures of my outfits and sometimes share how I DIY my pieces. But yeah, so beyond simply wearing something differently, DIYing your pieces is a great way to bring some life back into your wardrobe and get wear out of pieces that you don't get wear out of. Something else I also wanted to touch on was pairing items that you wouldn't normally pair together. So you would have all seen me by now. I normally wear my denim vest with my puffer jacket, which means that clothing items that I wouldn't wear like in summer are getting worn. I'm, you know, finding new ways to wear pieces as well, which I quite like because it kind of gives me a more unique look, and that's kind of more personal to my personal style as well, which I'm enjoying at the moment. But yeah, so pairing things that wouldn't normally go together is a great way to get more use, and using items in a way that you wouldn't use them. For example, as you would all know if you've watched my bag collection video, I have a lot of bags, but a lot of bag straps that don't get used because I personally don't like a long strap, as I've said previously. So the way I get use out of my bag straps is actually wearing them as belts. So I've done it with jeans, I've done it with a blazer, so like a waist belt to kind of cinch in the waist of an oversized blazer. And I think that is a great way to ensure that, you know, I'm getting use out of pieces that I wouldn't ordinarily use as well. So I think these are great ways to kind of bring life back into your wardrobe, ways to get use out of things that you wouldn't use either because of the weather. For example, a denim jacket is not usually a winter appropriate item, that kind of thing. Yeah, I also wanted to add to that wearing things the wrong way thing. Not necessarily wearing things the wrong way, but you've, like most of us, I guess now, especially as they're not trendy, wouldn't wear skinny jeans anymore. And if you haven't watched my denim collection video, then you wouldn't have seen me pair my skinny jeans with straight leg trousers with other like low rise jeans. So taking an item that, you know, I guess that it might still be in your wardrobe if you haven't gotten rid of them, and just finding a new way to wear it is also a fun thing to do. So I have kept a pair of skinny jeans in my wardrobe simply to pair them with other jeans, and it gives the double waistband look, which I think is still cool. I don't know if it's as trendy right now, but personally I like it and will continue to do it. And I think I could even go as far as pairing the jeans with like trousers and stuff, and kind of playing with the waistbands and the different materials, which I personally think is a fun look and something fun to do. And just, yeah. I also want to do a video kind of talking about how to use jewelry to elevate your outfit as well. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know, because personally I do love jewelry, as you can probably tell, and I just think it kind of makes an outfit better. Surprisingly, I thrifted and got gifted this ring and necklace from my aunties. So, and they go so well together, like the amber tones, which I love. But that's got nothing to do with the video. But if you do want to, you know how to, level up your outfits with jewelry, then I will probably do that in the future as well. I'll probably do a styling video kind of going into more ways to wear things the wrong way. I think that could be like a really fun video to do. So maybe stay tuned for that and we'll see. And also like ways to DIY your clothing pieces to kind of give them a new lease on life, I guess. But the last things I wanted to talk about were like wearing a cardigan backwards, and I've seen this like tutorial on TikTok a few times, which is kind of cool. So again, it's like similar to the shirt thing where you have the higher neck at the front, but and I'll see if I can find an example of this, but you kind of loop the cardigan back around so it buttons up in the front and kind of cinches in the waist, which I think looks quite cool. And I do want to try that, but I don't have the cardigan for it yet. But I will be on a hunt for a good cardigan in which I can do that with. But also, wearing things like a denim jacket as a shirt, which I think I did a reel, yeah, in my latest Instagram reel I did 3 ways to style denim, and I basically used my denim jackets as shirts, and I thought that was quite cool because it's like a layer and piece. You can still add a jacket over it and it kind of gives it like an edgy kind of cool look. Yeah, that is all the tips and tricks I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you found them useful, and I would love to see how you guys implement these tips and tricks and hacks into your own outfits. So please do tag me if you use them. I would, personally love to see it. So tag me on either Instagram page. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So goodbye, God bless, and see you guys next Sunday. Bye.